Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So if you're new here, I am Vlog with Matilda, and today we are diving into something a little bit juicy, dating app disasters. So I'm going to be sharing my funniest and most cringe-worthy dating app stories. And trust me, it's going to be a wild ride. So if you've ever swiped left or right, I'm sure you know how this goes. The good, the bad, and the very, very ugly. Now I know I'm not the only one who has had some hilarious and sometimes embarrassing moments on dating apps. So I'm hoping you guys can relate to this. Grab some popcorn because we are about to spill the tea. All right, let's kick things off with the first story. So please hold on tight to your seats. So I'm going to call this one, the first story, the overly confident businessman. So I matched with this guy on a popular dating app. Let's call him Chuka. His profile said he was a businessman who traveled all over the world. Cool, right? I thought. All right, this guy's probably got his life together. That's what I said to myself. So we started chatting and everything seemed to be going smoothly. He now told me he was a successful entrepreneur and even showed me pictures of him at different events. I was like, okay, maybe this is going to be the start of something amazing. Fast forward to when we now decided to meet up. The day of the date comes and I walk into this restaurant and guess what? Chuka walks in wearing full-on business suit at a casual restaurant. Like, bro, it's a pizza place, not a boardroom. So of course, I'm trying not to, laugh. But then he starts talking about his high-powered meetings and his global investments. So I'm just sitting there thinking, I just came here for pizza, not a TED talk on how to become a millionaire. But that's not even the weird part. So now halfway through dinner, he drops the bombshell that he's actually just a real estate agent. I mean, don't get me wrong, being a real estate agent is cool. But why lie about it? Like, you should be proud of what you do, right? So it was like watching a live episode of how to set yourself up for major disappointment. Needless to say, there was no second date. The only thing he was good at was over-promising and under-delivering. Now, my second story, I'll call it the mystery man who disappeared mid-date. So story number 2, this one had me genuinely confused. Like, till date, I still can't even explain what happened. Like, how do people think they can even get away with this, right? So I matched with this guy. Let's call him Olu. And we hit it off on the app. So we talked for a few days and everything was flowing well. So he suggested that we meet for dinner. And of course, I'm like, yeah, why not? I'm down for it. So we meet at the restaurant and he's nowhere to be seen at first. So like, I'm just standing there for 10 minutes looking around and then I get a text to say, hey, I'm outside. So I go outside and I'm looking around like, where is this guy now? And then suddenly somebody shows up from behind, like just shows up from behind and he's wearing sunglasses in the night. And I'm like, what is this? Is this a James Bond movie? Because why are you wearing dark shades at night? So, I mean, I still didn't want to laugh. Like, I didn't want to make it an issue. So we went inside, we're sitting down for dinner. We're having a very decent conversation. But then suddenly he just disappears. Like disappears, like vanishes. Like, it wasn't just to go to the restroom, but he vanishes. Like, I'm talking gone. Like, he left his food, his drink, everything. And I'm sitting there like, did I just get ghosted mid-date? So I didn't really know what happened. Till date, I don't know what happened. So it turns out that he just didn't want to pay for his meal and thought the best way to get out of it was to just sneak away. And I was so shocked. Like, I just ended up paying for my own food though, because what's my own? I ended up paying for my own food. I'm telling you, it was like being in a secret mission. And guess what? There was no follow-up text after that. Like, I'm fine with casual, but that was next level ghosting. Like, it was next level ghosting. I can't even explain it. So for my last story, I'm going to call it the aesthetic date, right? So this last one, right? It had me in stitches. So I matched with this guy. Let's call him Jide. And he seemed cool, very good conversation about life, work, and the usual stuff. So we decided to meet at this trendy cafe that had a lot of aesthetic vibes because I'd always wanted to go there. I had seen the place on TikTok, so I wanted to go there. I wanted to try it out. So we get there, and the first thing Jide says is, I love this place. The vibe is everything. I'm like, my guy, like, he knows what's up. Like, I'm thinking, okay, that's cool. But here's where it gets funny. This guy was more obsessed with the vibe than actually getting to know me. Like, he kept talking, taking selfies, adjusting the lighting and asking the barrister to help with the perfect shots. Like, I kid you not. We spent like 45 minutes on photos, like 45 minutes taking pictures. Even me that's a girl, I'm like, let me suppose they do this thing now. But we spent 45 minutes taking pictures. In my head, I'm like, am I on a date, Abi? I'm just an extra for this guy's Instagram story. Now listen, I love a good picture and as much as the next person, but when you're more focused on your Instagram grid than actually getting to know the person you're with, that's a red flag for me. I mean, I'm not going to lie. His Instagram is lit. Like, he does really nice photos and he takes care of his Instagram grid. But we did not click at all. Like, it was safe to say I didn't even get the follow-up message after that one. Like, I didn't even send anything. He didn't send anything. All of us just did. So I mean, I've met really cool people on dating apps, like really, really nice people on dating apps. But these are like my funniest stories since I joined this app, right? So there you have it, guys. My dating app disasters. I know we all have some cringy stories. So I'd love to hear about your wildest dating app moments. Drop them in the comments below and let's have a laugh together. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends because who doesn't love a good laugh? Until next time, remember to stay safe and maybe, just maybe, double check those profile pictures before you swipe right. Thanks for watching.